and say,
yo 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 yo.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Friday.
Yes, and we got our special guest co-host who probably got the whole room sick. Miss Loren,
oh my
is back.
gosh.
She don't
Good
got
morning,
me sick,
guys.
I just got here.
That's right. You was gone yesterday, but she was in there coughing. She said her throat hurt.
I heard her.
My throat was not hurting, so if your throat hurts, that did not come from me.
That's all them dates face to face with people.
And I went on no dates this week.
With no mask.
So you got me sick.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Well, I have halls for you.
Now you got holes for me. Then why you got holes if you're not sick?
Well, I didn't say I wasn't sick.
Okay, there you
I just
go.
I didn't get you sick.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. This is my first Freaky Friday.
Loren,
Somebody
LoRosa.
told me in the comments to brace myself for Freaky Friday and not bring my niece.
This is the dude. I'm glad
was
you didn't
fact.
bring any.
Yeah, that was fact.
Freaky Friday.
That was facts.
I'm gonna tell you something, man.
What's that?
Flying is pointless at this point in time.
What you mean?
You don't think flying is more difficult than it's ever been?
Yes.
Man,
Everything is delayed, canceled.
I was in Charleston, South Carolina yesterday, the hometown for the Low Country Mental Health Conference. Did the welcoming remarks with my man, Matt Tecklenburg. Did a book signing. I was supposed to fly out at 2 o'clock. Just for no reason. Flight canceled.
See?
Wow.
Like why?
But that's how I was stuck in
What
LA
did they
the other
tell
day.
you?
There's no
I don't even know.
reason.
And it was like 11:30.
See, but summer flying is difficult because there's so much stuff. Like people time out. There's weather in places that have nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Summer flying is that's just how it is.
And then they was like, the next flight you can get on is like a 4 o'clock with a connection. Then it was a 7:30, and then at 8:30. I'm like, you know what? Let me get on the 7:30. 7:30 leaves out of Charleston, lands in LaGuardia. Cool. The 8:30 was a JetBlue into JFK. You never want to land at JFK.
No.
That the Van Wyck has been having construction forever. It's going to take you 2 hours from JFK.
That's correct.
To Jersey. It's not even a question. Man, why we ended up landing at JFK anyway? Because when we was about to land, 10 minutes before we were about to land, it was like it was a thunderstorm over LaGuardia.
So you had to go to. Oh my goodness.
So they had to. They hovered in the air for a minute, which was cool because I was rewatching Training Day for whatever reason last night, and then they landed at JFK. So I still ended up landing at JFK at 10:30 at night. Needless to say, I got home at 1:45.
Damn.
Yes.
No, I mean that's what happened to me the other day in LA. Remember, my flight got canceled. I had to stay an extra day in LA. Even today, I have to go to Atlanta because, of course, my car shows this Saturday. But my flight was canceled. So they put me on another flight, and I don't know who I'm sitting next to, but I'm in the middle seat because that's the only seat they had available, and it is what it is.
You in the middle seat?
I'm in the
middle
middle seat. There's nothing I could do. The flights were canceled.
I think him riding bitch is perfect. That's what I think.
What?
Lauren. Personally.
What?
Then Donnell Rollins randomly called me at 12:30 last night.
I said what?
I had texted him earlier, and I guess he was calling me back, and then Donnell, something wrong with Donnell.
Are you just figuring that out?
I mean, I don't know if he called me to test out material, but boy, he got some good stuff that he needs to let the world hear.
When did you sleep?
I slept last night, 1 o'clock to about 4 o'clock.
Oh, so you tired?
I not really. It's life. I don't even know if I'm tired. You know what I mean?
I don't even know if I'm tired.
Woke up with things sore. You know what I mean? A little chest pain. Don't know if it's a pulled muscle or a heart attack at my age. It's just life, man. We just out here. We out here till we not. Okay.
My arm hurt yesterday. I said the same thing. I was like, I don't know if I'm having a stroke or if my arm just hurts.
Oh my God, y'all know. Don't speak. Come on. Bring it.
Oh, I am. I got the pilot sounder going.
Let it go.
It's a great weekend.
Positive thoughts.
Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford fight tonight. Beyonce's in town performing. It's going to be a great weekend.
Tonight, fight tomorrow.
Tomorrow. What I said?
You said tonight.
Well, see, I'm tired.
Did you hear the new Beyonce song?
Beyonce got a new song?
She's on Travis Scott's new album.
Oh, I heard. I ain't hear it yet.
Yeah, I ain't hear it yet. Well, let's get into a new joint now. This is a world premiere.
Man, stop saying that. It's on all the DSPs.
Remember what happened last time you said that?
I think this is different.
Remember last time you said that?
I didn't think this was a little different.
All right. Well, this is Offset Cardi B. It's called Jealousy, a world premiere, and we got front page news next.
Fatality.
The video is fire too, y'all.
Fatality.
Yes, they redid Baby Boy. Taraji's in the video.
What?
Offset directed it. It's shot and filmed. It's fire.
That's dope.
Envy out here yelling world premiere, and they got a whole video and all kind of other stuff out. First of all, that beat hard.
It's dope.
Delivery, flow, verses. Him and Cardi going ball for ball, flow for flow.
Whole family in the video too. All the
Really?
kids. It's fire. Love it for them.
Drop one of Clue's bottles
Salute
off.
to them. That's dope.
Offset, like, I'm not going to let my wife watch me on the record. She's not going to do me like she be doing everybody else.
All right.
That's hard.
Well,
hard.
let's get in some front page news. All right. Good morning, Tesla and Figaro.
Good morning. Happy Friday, DJ Envy. Good morning, Loren. And good morning, Charlamagne the God.
Peace,
Good morning, beautiful.
All right.
Yeah, good morning, beautiful.
Let's jump right into it. Let's talk Trump. What's up with Trump now?
Yet again, Special Counsel Jack Smith has brought 3 new felony charges against former President Donald Trump, including explosive claims that he asked an employee of his Florida estate to delete the security camera footage sought by investigators probing his handling of classified documents. Now, prosecutors accused Trump of possessing a highly classified war plan that he shared with people lacking security clearances. You may remember this. We covered this on Front Page News when they released that tape that you could hear former President Donald Trump admitting that he was in possession of those classified documents. Now, with this indictment alone, Trump now faces 2 obstruction of justice charges related to alleged attempt to erase the security camera video. In addition, the new indictment adds a felony count under the Espionage Act stemming from the possession of the war plan. He now faces 32 counts of willingly retaining national defense information under the Espionage Act and 8 counts related to alleged efforts to obstruct the investigation. Now, each of the new obstruction of justice charges carries a maximum penalty of 20 years in prison. The charge of willfully retaining the secrets, the national defense secrets, is punishable by up to 10 years in prison. And this trial is not expected to happen until 2024, guys. And meanwhile, he'll be raising money and running for president.
This is unprecedented. Nor is it
definitely unprecedented.
Yeah. Nor is it normal. It still feels like it's quiet. You know, as far as him getting all these indictments, I don't know what I expected the reaction to be to a president getting all these charges, so I don't have anything to compare it to. But it don't feel like, you know, we making as big a deal of this as we should be.
Because he's like a reality star. He's so extreme. It's just like another thing. And like I don't know. It just doesn't. It doesn't hit as hard. I don't know.
Hit, right?
He's done so much stuff.
It should hit though.
When is he going to jail?
I mean, that's gonna be a while.
If
I don't think he's going to jail.
If that happens, that might actually, like, we might tweet about that for a second.
I mean, I keep feeling like, you know, all of this is just pressure for him to just drop out. They want him to just go away. You know what I mean?
That's all it seems like they want him.
They want him just to bow out gracefully, and if he don't, they're gonna teach him a lesson.
And he hasn't responded, right?
Well, of course, his answer continues to be, you know, it's a witch hunt.
Right.
I mean, that's going to be the consistent response. I do want to recap everybody on the 2, because we have 2 investigations in case those who are trying to keep up. 2 investigations and 2 indictments. The Georgia interference, you know, that we're still expecting that to come to happen. Probably they said in August, and the January 6th insurrection. Those are under investigation, and then the 2 indictments, the classified document case that I just mentioned, and then the hush money case. So 2 investigations, 2 indictments. With a lot of charges in between on all of those cases.
I wonder if the witch hunt line is still working for his people. Like, you get one indictment.
He's still raising money.
Still raising money.
Still raising money.
You can get one indictment and scream witch hunt, but you get 2, 3, a couple more on the way. Somebody be like
4, 5, 6, 40, 80.
Yeah. Somebody like, maybe you really is out here committing these crimes, bro.
No, his people are a different type of people.
Absolutely.
It's like, you know, the mom that used to come to school and she know her son is bad, but she gonna come and argue anyway.
Yeah.
That's how his people is. They come in anyway.
I know one thing, man. Donald Trump has provided content for years. It's going to be so many documentaries, so many scripted shows. Hell, I got one that I'm working on, so I know other people. Other people working on them. Man.
Right. Well, that is Front Page News. Teslin, we'll see you in a couple of minutes. Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open again. 800-585-1051. Phone lines are wide open. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest. Keep calling. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, what's going on? Good morning, y'all. Good morning.
What up, bro? Get it off your chest.
Hey, man, I'm trying to figure out why every time Nas drop an album, y'all don't even speak about it, man. What's up with that?
I mean,
Nas dropped the whole album and y'all never say nothing about it.
First of all, Magic 2, I haven't gotten a chance to listen to it yet, but I plan to. But yeah, you're right. I mean, I guess Nas has been putting out so much music lately. It's like once you say Nas got an album dropping on Friday with him and Hit Boy, that's just like a thing now, you know?
Now, we talked about King's Disease.
But no, he just dropped one 2 weeks ago.
Magic 2 last week.
I listened to y'all faithfully, man. I ain't never heard y'all talk.
I don't think we talked about Magic 2 yet. I don't think
we didn't talk about Magic 2.
I haven't heard it yet, though.
That Friday, he dropped and y'all played. What premiere y'all played? And y'all only played like a snippet of the damn play, the song.
I don't know.
But it wasn't from Mack. Magic. I forgot what premiere y'all played. But like, are they really playing this man? Nas just dropped.
Well, we don't handle the premieres though.
Oh, that was the new Travis Scott we played last week.
Travis
Yeah,
Scott,
Scott,
I was there like that. And I'm like, come on,
And this
man.
morning we playing that new Offset and Cardi B, Jealousy.
Yeah. We don't pick the premieres, brother.
Yeah, you're not doing anything place for Nas. Something from Nas, man.
Well,
This
maybe
morning.
listen, you're right. We love Nas. He's in my top 7 favorite rappers of all time. But also, maybe Nas and Hit Boy need to service something to radio.
That's true too.
You know what I mean? Offset and Cardi giving records to radio. Travis giving records to radio. You know?
Hello, who's this?
Hello, good morning, top of the morning, man.
What's up, 83, your dollar van?
What's up? This listen from Flatbush, I never big up the dollar vans, man. I don't like that. That's all I'm
Salute
saying.
to all the dollar vans. The dollar vans ain't $1 no more though.
Not with
Nah,
inflation.
$2, man. Some of them scamming. Some of them trying to charge $3. They scamming. Tell the world they scamming.
Okay, 83, what's up, bro? Talk to us.
Yo, man, I'm kind of upset, man. Y'all still talking about Trump, man, and all this indictment. And today, Biden got the laptop. You know, his son out here with the laptop, all that. Y'all ain't talking about
You're
that,
a
man.
liar, you're a liar, you're a
Y'all
liar.
ain't talking about that, man. Y'all keep talking about Trump. Buy the laptop,
We
man.
talked about Hunter Biden yesterday. You
Y'all
lie. You
gotta
lie.
talk about that every day. Let the people know to buy the laptop,
We
buy the
didn't talk about-
investigation,
yesterday-
buy the out here doing criminal stuff.
Yesterday we didn't even
Stop
talk
the
about the
Trump every
laptop.
minute, man.
Yesterday
Look, we don't want Trump. We don't want Biden no more, man. It's bad out here, man.
We talked
The
about Hunter
bathrooms
Biden
ain't
yesterday.
safe. You got men in the bathroom with our daughters. We don't like that. It ain't safe out here, man. We don't like what's going
We
on.
talked about Hunter Biden yesterday. You lie like a horse on the side of the
But
road.
y'all been talking about Trump for 5 years now, my brother.
Because he commit crime 5 years.
Like, why is this? Ah, come on, man. Get him out of break now. It's over, man.
He commit crime 5 straight
You
years.
sound like a Caribbean mother with a bonnet on.
Loren, do you know what a dollar van is, right?
No, I don't know what a dollar
I figured you
van
didn't know what a dollar van is. So in New York, the bus usually takes a long time. So shout to all the Caribbean people. I think it started with the Caribbean people. They started these dollar van services where they do the same route as the bus, but they charge less money, and they're faster.
Oh wow.
So
okay.
yeah, you could hop in the dollar van.
And it's safe.
Yeah, it's safe. You hop in the dollar van and they'll take you to your destination. You know, same route as the bus.
I didn't even know they still had dollar vans.
Wow.
Yeah, no, of course they still have dollar
I had
vans.
no idea.
Yeah, so it's big in Queens and Brooklyn. That you could like if you gotta go to the train station or you go wherever. Like I used to take it to school. The dollar van.
But now it's $2.
Now it's $2.
$2, $3.
Shout out to the hustle. I'm not mad at him.
Yeah, so that's the dollar van. So that is usually
How do you? It says dollar van on the van.
it's a big ass van that you just see pull up. Yeah, it's like a big ass van with mad seats in it, like 16, 17 seats.
It honestly look like you about to be human traffic.
I was about to say,
It
can
does.
you
It
imagine
looks
like
like
a
the human
person like me,
trafficking
like
van.
don't know nothing about it, and they pull up like, yeah, come get on the van. It's
And
$2.
so and they open down their window and whatever bus that you're supposed
And
to
they
be taking.
roll down the window too.
Yeah, they
They
roll
need
down the
signage,
window.
bro.
And
They do. They
And
need
$2
signage.
no
$2.43
signage
they need
because
signage.
it's not really legal.
Yeah, but do you know what
Neither
I
is
would
human
think?
trafficking.
Listen,
So you roll down a window and then whatever the bus route is, add a tree, and then that's the 83 bus, and then you know to get on that.
do you
that
see
van.
how lost I was just sitting here watching
That's
y'all
right.
talk about it, right? Imagine if the van pulled up on me.
And imagine
Like,
paying $2 to get human traffic. You think it's the dollar van, but it's really not. It's them people that's taking you away.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I told y'all this before. And I told my friends, if my wig is left anywhere, something is wrong. That is a sign. Come and get me.
But people used to run off on the dollar van and they used to chase them with machetes. Like so,
What?
Like, as a kid, you would get on the dollar van and then you hop out and just start running.
Envy, where
and then
are
they
you
would chase
sending
you.
me?
That is, you know what?
I-
Shout out to all the dollar vans out there, man. Salute to all the dollar vans,
I'm gonna
man.
stick with my Ubers.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
It's a new day.
This is your time to get it off your chest.
Wake up.
Whether you're mad or blessed.
It's time to get up and get something.
Call up now. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
9 tree.
It's Tisha from Texas.
Texas tree.
Hey, Tisha. Now, Tisha, go ahead. Talk to Lauren.
Okay, Lauren, I'm the one that said don't bring Denise.
Oh, yeah, thank you, girl. She's not here.
It's Freaky Friday, and you're every day. It ought to be Freaky Monday through Thursday plus Friday at the Breakfast Club.
I know.
True, ma'am.
That's why I said thank you
Especially
for
with them two husbands.
thank you for the reminder
What?
because the way that the love flows in this room, I don't know if.
Oh
it'll
my
be
gosh,
today.
I feel it every day, and when they don't do it, I'm upset. I'm like, wait a minute, what did I miss? Are they mad at each other? Where's the love?
Did you hear when Charlamagne the other day said, look, I'm gay, but I'm not gay? Did you hear that?
Yes.
Do you,
It was
That kind of
context.
confused
do
me.
you guys have a rule? You never go to bed mad at each other or something?
Do y'all?
No, we have never been mad at each other.
Okay.
Wait a minute. And then when the wife even, when Envy's wife even posts on her Instagram, well, when the husband is out and me and Claudia are co-hosting, I just thought that was so funny because they understand. I'm sure those wives did it.
She posted what? I didn't see that one.
We have a reality show called The Real Guzmans of Planet Earth.
Yep.
That's
Loren, Envy, and Charlotte.
So Tisha, what should be the Freaky Friday question today? You sound like a little freak.
Well, how do you tell them it's not giving?
Like the sex isn't good?
Yes.
Is it like you're a man or is it just like it?
Yeah, well, whoever. I mean, because everybody's in different kind of relationships. So how do you tell your partner or partners that it's not giving?
I don't care if it's your man or not. You shouldn't let nobody play in your poom poom. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody, you are giving up somebody that you giving somebody that good, you know what I mean? You can't let them play in it. So you got to tell them that they're not giving.
But how do you tell them though without hurting their feelings? Because everybody has feelings. They think they bringing it and they not.
I think you gotta hurt feelings. Why are we afraid to hurt feelings in that area?
Because you care about somebody.
But don't we always say that's what being uncomfortable is where you grow?
Yeah, but there's a way that's why I said, is it your man or not? Because if it's your man and you care, you should be a little bit more, like proactive and like solution based. Like, hey babe, what if we tried this instead of that? Or not being like, yo, it's whack. Like, maybe we should take a break until you figure it out.
I think you gotta start with yo, it's whack.
No,
but there's potential here.
That's my feelings were hurt like that. Don't you remember?
But you can see there's potential
Your wife
here.
didn't say it to you like that, did she?
Yes.
As a woman, you hold it in your hand. Hold it in your hand.
Oh, in an argument.
Yeah, so this was early on in our relationship.
That don't count.
You forgot about this, Lauren?
You know?
You can't wait to tell you
I didn't
this
forget.
was
I
early
just
on in our
wanted
relationship.
to just have to relive
and
this.
we were together at 16, 15, and I did not make my wife orgasm for a
10
while.
years.
For a while. From penis. Mouth, I was good money.
That's what she said. 10 years.
For penis. So one day during the argument, she told me that and it crushed me.
Lauren, he didn't make her orgasm for
We've been
10
together 29 years.
years.
From penis.
How did she say it? She was like, and that's why you don't.
Something like that. That's how I remember it. She said it wasn't like that, but that's how I remember it.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't want it to
Why you
come
looking at me
out
like that
way.
now? Why you judging me? I can see you judging me.
Because I'm sitting
3,650
here like
days,
there's no way that for that long you didn't please her in the bed like through sex, but you said through you did. Like, how did you get but you didn't get sex? How did you figure out one but not the other?
Because I used to watch porn, right? So me and my wife, we were together. We are first, right? So I used to watch porn and think that's how you play, like bang, 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 bang.
I'm so sick of hearing this story.
Why you look? You know what?
You're
You're judging me right now, and I don't like the fact that you're
make your
judging
wife
me.
relive this trauma every time you tell this story. Okay?
I'm glad y'all got it together.
Why do we have to hear this story that you didn't make your wife orgasm for 3,650 days?
Hello,
How
OG
many
Rob.
minutes is that?
Let me see.
Oh my god.
OG Rob.
OG Rob, we need some bars about men who don't make their wife orgasm for
Shut
3,000.
up, man. OG Rob. OG Rob. I don't know if you heard, but you heard dude coming at your neck yesterday?
Nah, I didn't hear that, brother. I didn't hear that.
Some dude tried to rap yesterday. He tried to come at your neck, bro.
Oh, word? Oh, nah, we can't have that. So y'all already know what it is, man. We got to get right to it. It's Friday. It's bar time, baby. Let me show him how it's done.
Let's go.
Let me show him how it's done. Check it out. I said, listen, studied this game for too long. I'm different from all the rest. Got 16 to open their flesh, bury and burn the rest. I'm top notch. Step on them, levels upon levels. When that dust settled, they say I was claiming some hot metal. When a death match, a suicide mission, pressing the OG, some foolery. For all them pretenders dreaming of victory, it's not a goal. No brainer, it's that flavor. And this type of flow will leave them just dangling a cliffhanger. I'll break them up and bag them like 20s and leave them on the strip, a sure pick to bring back profit, pocketing all of it. Let's make it clear, you're dealing with something far from debatable. That hospital room to that ditch, cancel a miracle. This technique where writers compete. Shout out to all elite, the rest are fall by the wayside, scraping to reach they peak, praying for a seat at the table where only bosses meet. OG.
OG. Okay, OG. You got some balls. I got some balls. I got some balls.
Let's go.
It ain't
Let's go,
hard
baby.
to tell. I excel, then prevail. The mic is contracted. I attract Charlamagne. My mic check is life or death. Can you F with it? Charlotte be chasing me around. I tell him fall back with it.
Never happened. Okay. I got something. Envy left his wife in tears because he didn't make her for 10 years. 3,650 days. Said he was better with his mouth. He learned it from gays. Hey.
Hey.
OG Rob, who you got? Envy or Charlamagne? Which one?
I don't know. Those my brothers, man. We in a cipher. That's all, man. We in a cipher, man. We just happen to be in a cipher, man. I appreciate that, man. That's all. That's all.
Lauren, you got bars?
No, I don't.
No?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No bars.
Thank you, OG Rob.
No bars.
Appreciate y'all. Have a good week. Appreciate y'all.
You sure you ain't got no bars?
Come on, Lauren.
I'm very sure that there are no bars.
Lauren. Envy sex was boring.
Oh my God.
I'm good. I'm good. Okay.
I hate you, man. We got rumors on the way. What we talking about? Give us a little tease.
We are going to be talking Travis Scott. Drake took another shot at Pusha T and brought Pharrell into it too.
Okay. All right. We'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club on this Friday. And we got our guest co-host, Loren LoRosa.
Yep. I'm here.
How you feeling? How was your week?
My week was amazing. I love it here. Don't you want to keep me?
It's not that easy. The people decide.
Well, the people.
They love you. They love you.
If y'all listening and y'all love me, please come and tell them that y'all love me. Because
love
I
you.
love it here.
You better campaign.
Mm-hmm.
You better put up a campaign.
Loren LoRosa for The Breakfast Club. #.
There you go.
There's been only one campaign I've been seeing that's been taking over everything.
Who's that?
That's just hilarious. So
You ain't been seeing all my comments and my. Oh, you haven't been on Twitter this week. Instagram.
He's not on
if
Twitter.
I gotta go look, that mean the campaign ain't what it need to be.
Oh,
That's all I'm saying.
can y'all
like
please
that.
run it
That's
up
all
even
I'm
more?
saying.
Because the way y'all took over my alerts this week, I had to put my phone down for Monday and Tuesday.
Whoa.
So if he ain't seen it, can we please?
That's
I was gonna
right.
say double it. Let's quadruple it up.
I'm trying to say he don't be checking the stuff. He
I don't
how
know
to
what's
check it.
going on, but write in all caps so make sure he can read it.
That's all. Step the campaign up. That's
Loren
it.
LoRosa for The Breakfast Club.
This hashtag
Period.
stale snacky.
LL Cool Bay for BC. That's what it should be. LL Cool Bay
All
for
right.
BC.
Well, let's get to the rumors.
Loren LoRosa. So I've been here for a little bit. I've been here for a minute.
Move out the way. Tell her. Baby.
This is the Rumor Report
I think a lot of people will recognize the voice and the name.
on The Breakfast Club.
Lauren came in hot.
You know,
Didn't she, right?
I came in telling the truth. So Travis Scott dropped the long-awaited Utopia today, and it has social media on a uproar.
You heard it, right? You was listening.
I did listen on the way in.
What you thought so far?
It started off kind of slow for me, but when I got to Meltdown, I think that was the first song where I was like, wait, because I heard Drake, and then I thought I heard like some shots, and I was like, I did. So Drake on Meltdown, which is a song that everybody is talking about, he threw some shots at Pusha T, but Pharrell caught some strays too. We got some audio of the verse. Yes, I don't even know why again, but
Drake always says something that's supposed to sound tough, but it just doesn't.
What you mean?
I would have been in Paris with the Wassas. What is a Wassa?
I took it as he was going to pull up with the gangsters to the show because he knew Pusha was going to be there.
Or just say goons or say the woes. What is the Wassa?
It didn't rhyme.
Does he mean people from Ghana? What does that mean?
It didn't rhyme, Charlamagne. It has to rhyme. It doesn't make sense.
A Wassa sounds like the Canadian equivalent of Wawa. But that would be Tim Hortons, wouldn't it?
That would be Tim Hortons
Yeah,
in
that'd be
Toronto.
Hortons. And what does Pharrell have to do with this?
I don't know. I mean, he says, don't come at me at repairing. So I don't know if maybe Pharrell behind the scenes was trying to figure that out because the show and he wanted Drake there, but then Pusha was I don't really know. That's just my speculation from what I took from the verse. But he really
took shots at Pharrell,
Yes.
Pusha, Louis Vuitton. He
Louis
said
Vuitton,
anybody
yeah.
wearing Louis Vuitton no more.
Since Virgil not there no more.
But I think Drake also looks at it like this. Once we have beef, we always have beef. Like this, I'm never gonna let up.
But when did Pharrell get into it? He had just when he did the Jumbotron video, he was wearing the Pharrell chain. He spent like over $2 million for it. That's what he's talking about. He melted down.
Right, the chains. Yeah.
Pharrell just wants to be happy.
Happy?
I think this is still like, he probably still doesn't like the 40 line. Remember when Pusha went at 40? So this is probably his way. Okay, I'm gonna shoot at your man now.
Yeah, it's never gonna be over. I don't think it's ever gonna be over.
Well, if Drake, if you wanted with Pusha, just said it again.
This could be the start.
You still owe him anyway, honestly.
This could be the start right now.
Because didn't he have a record tuck that he didn't put out? Remember?
Yeah, he had a record tuck that he didn't put out. But
After Pusha dropped the Otis, the joint over the Otis.
But then you remember Drake,
Not Otis. What song was that? For OJ.
OJ. But then you remember Drake squashed it with Kanye, and then he went back to Kanye later.
Not really. He did that for the. He said that on the record.
I did it for Mob Ties.
He did that for the Mob Ties.
I did that for Mob Ties. So I mean, I love it. I think it's
you still owe him, Drake. So if you want to drop this record, just set it on him. You got an album coming out.
I think this was the appetizer or something. I don't know. I was surprised. I thought that they had not made up, but at least like didn't care about each other anymore. They definitely
didn't make up. I don't think they ever made up.
No, not that they made up. I just thought that it was just like, okay, that happened. We found out about Adonis. Pusha won. We moved on.
No, I don't think you never move on when you
might
get
not
beef.
move on, but like I don't know. I just didn't expect this.
And Drake runs with about 20, 30 people. Remember they was
20, 30
up?
Wausau's?
They was going to beat you up?
Yes.
You had a lot of...
We was in the club in Houston, and the Breakfast Club was hosting that club.
Story of my life.
Charlamagne, you like what, 5'4"?
5'7".
5'2". We were in the club in
That's
Houston.
what I told my life.
You
That's what I said on my life.
Definitely not.
You are too small to be...
And he got pads in his shoes, too.
How did they even see him in the section in the club?
No, what happened was the
He was
Breakfast
sitting
Club
on the couch.
The Breakfast Club was supposed to be hosting the club, right? And Charlamagne didn't come because he was smart. And Drake pulled up with like about 10 people. 10 big people, like pit bulls, like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They wanted confrontation.
Hey, what you was going to do? What were you going to do?
I don't know.
He was gonna run.
I wasn't there. First of all, I wasn't going to do nothing because I wasn't there.
You was home meditating.
On purpose. Why would I go
Meditating.
Is that meditation? Why would I go somewhere where I know people probably got smoke with me? That's just the stupidest
That was
thing in
smart.
the world.
They
I've
made-
never understood that.
It was smart.
They made up, though. Remember, Drake sent him bottles later on, so they made up.
Yeah, well, also on the Drake album, Beyonce, that was a surprise for fans as well, too.
Not the Drake album.
I'm sorry,
Travis Scott
on
album.
the Travis Scott album.
She might
Look,
be on Drake album. Drake dropping in a couple weeks. We don't know. But,
on the Travis Scott album, Beyonce was a pretty big surprise for people. They're talking about that song. It's a ballroom song. I love that for them. So yeah, a lot of big features. 21 Savage, Westside Gun, SZA, Round 49, a lot of people.
I'll check that out later.
And Drake just left town. I think he sold out 6 shows in New York or 7 shows in New York.
Well, yeah, because he did the Barclays and he did the Garden, right?
He did Barclays in the Garden.
Then he went on a strip club tour.
Yeah, he did go on a strip club
He
tour.
went on a strip club tour.
Yeah,
Saw
so
him make a mess last night with First Lady L. Where he was at?
Starlets.
I think he was at Starlets the night before. I don't know where he was at
I don't know.
last night. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
But shout out to Drake. Shout out to Chubbs, man. I heard they had a great show. My kids went to both shows and really, really enjoyed it. And then OVO, what's his name up here?
All the
OVO.
Wausas.
OVO Eli. He went up here. I think he went to 3 shows up here.
Eli's a Wassa, too.
You better stop shouting them out
What is a
before they
Wassa?
come. He's going to find out if you don't leave him alone. you need to relax. Okay?
Go downstairs and there's a bunch of Wassas out there.
Listen,
all right.
to the Wassas, I have nothing to do with Charlamagne.
No.
You're right. I don't know what the Wassas is.
My
Look at all the
goodness.
Wassas.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report. When we come back, we got front page news. And also, we're going to talk about a situation, 800-585-1051. We can get on the lines right now. This is a conversation with one of our producers. She went to lunch with a guy, and she wasn't sure if it was a date or not. They went to get something to eat. The dinner was the lunch was $234. She didn't pay for any of it.
She's handicapped. She's crippled.
She's not handicapped.
She barely can walk.
She's not crippled. She
I
can
think he
barely
was
walk
just
right
being
now.
nice.
So we're asking, is that a date? Ladies, how do you know when you go out with somebody if it's a date or if it's just a friendly, I guess,
outing?
Or somebody could be using you for your handicap decal. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to get parking at this spot.
It's stupid. 800-585-1051. Let's discuss.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Are you someone who knows you don't have to sacrifice comfort for quality? Someone who lives large in life and in the bedroom? Then live large and now thinner with new Magnum Raw condoms, the thinnest Magnum condom, available where condoms are sold. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now let's get in some front page news. Now we got Loren LoRosa here. She's holding it down today, our guest co-host, and Teslin Figaro is back. What up, Tez?
What up, DJ Envy? Good morning, Loren and Charlamagne the God.
Peace,
Good
Taz.
morning.
Now let's talk about Diane Feinstein. Did I say her name right?
Feinstein.
Now what
Yes,
happened
sir.
with her? 90 years old.
This is ridiculous. She appeared confused yesterday. Well, she was confused. Let me not say appeared confused. She was very confused yesterday when it was time to vote, and they literally had to tell her to say aye. So while she was sitting there, the 90-year-old Democrat who has faced calls to resign due to her health, we covered this earlier on Front Page News earlier this year, she remained silenced when it was her turn to cast a vote on the Defense Appropriations Bill. She was supposed to just say aye, but then she began reading a prepared statement. They had to literally come up to and whisper 3 times to tell her, just say aye, just say aye. Let's take a listen.
Clerk will call the roll.
Senator Feinstein.
Pardon me?
Aye.
Yeah. I would like to support a yes vote on this. It provides $823 billion. That's an increase of $26 billion for the Department of Defense, and it funds priorities submitted.
Yeah, just say aye.
Okay, just aye.
Senator,
Thank you.
Senator Durbin.
I don't understand.
What?
Yeah, I don't hear what happened. What happened?
No, I understand what happened because there's been a pattern of her just like she's kind of like out of it. Like she's not there all the way. Her
She's
age.
90.
Yeah, but I just don't understand why won't she just
retire?
Yeah.
Because this country is ridiculous, Lauren. And folks love to say people are being ageist. They love to scream ageism when the reality is there's some things you are absolutely too old to do. And 90 years old is way too old to have to deal with the stress that comes with being a sitting senator of the United States of America.
Now, I will say this, that different ages for different people. Like there's some 90-year-old people that's fine. They're still out there jogging.
Yeah,
that's good.
They're jogging, but not not.
But still, they still have their stuff together. But I do feel like there should be certain tests that, at a certain age you have to take to make sure that you can still have it. Like my grandmother was 88 driving around, and she used to crash into every car moving. She did not deserve a license. You know what I mean? Like
my grandmother's 90. My grandmother's 93, and she's driving around, but she's not having to comb through legislation. I mean, they're literally rolling around Senator Feinstein in a wheelchair. I mean, literally.
You remember when they made the memes?
When you have her, where you literally, I mean, we got to really just think about this. She's voting on an appropriations bill. We're talking about a major amount of money, billions of dollars, and you're literally having to tell her, hey, just say as if she's just a puppet, literally just in a shell. Right. And I'm not saying it to be disrespectful, but we just have to really look at this, whether it's Democrat, whether it's her as a Democrat, or what we saw this week with Mitch McConnell. That's right. We covered that story on yesterday. Republican that's literally standing up there, spacing out.
So what age?
Who's also in his 80. I think he was 81. Let me look at.
At what age? So should there be an age limit on things? Because I look at my dad, who's 80 plus, and my dad is good money. My dad still comes to the house.
About your grandma, you said your grandma was crashing into cars.
I mean, she didn't deserve a license.
Okay,
you know what I mean. But my dad's 80 something right now, and he's fine. My dad can fix cars. My dad drives.
Right, but your dad
my dad still goes to the shooting range. I mean, it's
right.
But
going to the gym and going to the shooting range and reading through 150 pages of legislation of complex, information and making decisions with this country, they're just not the same thing. My grandmother still does the church programs. She's 93, but she's not reading through, 185 pages of. Come on, let's just keep it real.
No, but I think I really think different ages for different people. Ages affect different people. It depends on how you treat your body, how you treat yourself, how you eat. Everything is different. I know 85-year-old people that still play basketball that still have everything.
I think Tez is absolutely right. This job is too stressful as U.S. Senator to be up there at 90 years old.
For that woman, yes. If she's in a wheelchair and they got to tell her to say I, and she's saying I because somebody's telling her, yes. But there are older people that still have it together, still running Fortune 500 companies.
But having it together, right? And I understand you, brother. But having it together and voting on $831 billion. I mean, even young people can't read through this bill.
And Ted, isn't that messed up? You can't tell somebody to say I, right? You can't tell somebody what to say,
right?
Hello. Right.
I don't know. And why can't they move our elders to like an advisory role or a consultant? What they say, young people for war, wise people for counsel. Like she's just a glorified puppet. If she's just up there saying it's like, hey, just say I. You can't. That's kind of. I would think that vote should be stricken from the record if she can't make it on her own.
Go look at the guys. Go look at the video and look at how they had to come up and tell her in her ear. I mean, she really was confused.
Well, God bless the Queen.
They're literally wheeling her around.
God bless the Queen.
The Queen. Why the hell is Dianne Feinstein your queen?
Well, that's what Joe Biden said a couple of weeks ago. You remember? He said, God bless the Queen. Jesus. All right. Well, let's talk about the most stressed U.S. cities.
Yeah, this is good. You guys know I love reports.
Washington, D.C., which is why Dianne Feinstein
Shut up, man.
A team from Wallet Hub finds that a staggering 83% of Americans currently feel stressed out about inflation. As homicide rates spike throughout the nation, another 3 in 4 people admit that violence and crime in their neighborhoods are also stressing them out. Now, compared to more than 108 cities across 39 key metrics, looking at everything from unemployment to household income to health and divorce rates, Cleveland is the most stressed out city in the country, ranking first in financial stress, second in health and safety stress, and third in family stress. Now, Cleveland has the nation's highest second property rate behind Detroit and the highest divorce rate. Residents also get the second fewest hours of sleep, only behind Detroit. And I just want to give you the list. Detroit, Cleveland, they said, is the most stressed. Second is Detroit, Baltimore third, Birmingham, Alabama fourth, and Philadelphia fifth.
Cleveland, y'all got to get over LeBron leaving, man. All right, it's been a while. Okay, get over it. All right.
Just so you know, because Charlamagne, the joke about what's going on with the Congress people and being stressed out, but Washington D.C. is actually 31. With work stress.
Well, I don't know if this is going to help relieve anybody's stress, but the U.S. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell did say this week that they're no longer forecasting a U.S. recession. And they do have a shot for inflation to return to target without high levels of job losses. So, I mean, that's some good news, right?
Yeah, I mean, interest rates are still high as hell. And that's a problem with people trying to purchase homes. And that really X's us out when people are trying to buy their first home or trying to figure it out. So that's very, very high. And banks are not lending as much money as before. So that's going to affect our people in our community more than anything else out there. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that is front page.
Hey, hold on. Tez, I've been seeing you. You've been all dolled up on your Instagram.
That's
looking like you on set. What you was shooting?
This week, I've been working. Speaking of stress and no sleep, I've been working 14-hour days, Charlamagne, putting together my new show, news opinion show called Tez on 10. We say on 10 because we are really going there. We're putting all the issues on the table. It's politics, the issues that are facing the black community. It is not entertainment. And I'm saying it's not entertainment because you're going to see folks, even in the entertainment space, talk about issues that you haven't heard them talk about. So we're putting everything on the table, from school choice, black politics, conservatives, liberals, the black family, black economics, the war on drugs, black safety, reparations, black health, streets, to the political seats. My guest co-hosts are 19 Keys, Andre Taylor, Gary Chambers, Van Latham, and then some of the panelists I want to mention is Looney from It's Up podcast on the Black Effect Podcast Network, my son, Bun B, Slim Thug, Mano, Dr. Steve Perry, New Jersey Councilman Kelly, aka Do It All, Orlando Commissioner Regina Hill, conservative pundit Sonny Johnson, and so much more. So some real dope content. Very excited about it.
It's going to be on Revolt, right?
It's going to be on Revolt.
Okay. Fire.
All right.
Congratulations.
All right. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Absolutely. And make sure you subscribe to Tezlyn Figaro's podcast, The Straight Shot No Chaser podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network. Follow her on all social media platforms at Tezlyn Figaro.
All right. Now, when we come back, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Now, this is a conversation from one of our producers. She went to lunch with a gentleman, and she's not sure if it was a date or just, a hangout session. Now, they went to, get something to eat. They spent $234. She didn't pay. It was all on him.
Well, she's crippled. You know what I'm saying? And being that she's handicapped, I think he was just looking out. You know what I mean? For handicapped.
She's not crippled.
Like yesterday when I was getting off the plane, there was a elderly couple in front of me. The woman asked me to get her 2 canes from the front. I got her 2 canes. I gave the 2 canes to the elderly couple, helped them get up, made sure they were good. They actually had to sit down when they got to the front because they had to wait for their wheelchairs. But when you see a handicapped person, you assist them. Well, so I think that guy was just assisting the handicapped.
She's not handicapped.
Definitely handicapped.
But the question is 800-585-1051. Ladies, when you go out with a dude or when you go out with somebody, how do you know if it's a date or just some old, just friendship type
it's
of thing?
Established from the beginning.
Yeah, if you got to guess, it's not a date.
Yeah, you're supposed to know.
But a guy might think it's a date. They might ask you, or you might think he's just a homie, and he might want to get to know you.
No. Like, it's clear.
How is it clear?
You make how the way that you guys talk to each other.
That's right.
You will know.
But maybe he's trying to take it to that level. And if we go out and it's $234 and I pay, isn't that a date?
You know the difference between a meeting and a date, bro.
Well, I mean, that's like a regular. You go out for drinks and food.
Talk that talk. $234 not regular?
Yes, it is. And you can do that at TGI Fridays nowadays.
If you're out, you and 2 people, you and another person, drinks and food, $234.
Well, let's discuss when we come back.
And you ordering the hookah.
I need more details. Where did he take her?
I'm not for sure.
Let's call her off camera. I need to know where he took you. I need more details.
There's no way in hell you're spending $234 in TGI Fridays.
And what did he wear? Where did they go? That matters.
We'll find out when we come back.
Matters.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
We'll find out when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Steady calling my phone.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about one of our producers up here that went on a lunch. I don't want to say date, but she went to lunch with a guy. And she's not sure if it's a date or not. Now, it was $234.
Yeah.
She didn't pay anything. And she doesn't know if it was a date or just a friendly outing.
And it was a seafood restaurant, a la carte, $115 a person. They had lobster. They didn't buy no drinks. You know what I'm saying?
That's a date.
He wore regular casual clothes.
That's a date.
Now, another good detail that we must address is she's handicapped.
She's not handicapped.
She has one leg. She
not.
was in a little motorized scooter for a while.
That's not true.
You know what I mean? If she was, now she got a brace on.
Yeah.
So he could have just felt sorry for her because she crippled. You know what I'm saying? You know, Grand Rising crippled queen. And then you want to go to lunch today. She got the handicap detail. It's hard to get parking at this spot. Pulls up. You know what I mean? They got the parking spot now. Go in, they eat, they out.
Oh my gosh, it was a date. He looked at it as a date.
I think he did. I don't think she knows what she looked at it as, but I think he definitely looked at it as a date.
Absolutely.
Why do y'all think it was a date?
$234. I'm paying for it. I'm taking you out, and it's a nice restaurant. It's not Chick-fil-A.
We don't know what they talked about.
Yeah, because you could do a nice lunch meeting at a nice place, like. Just because the food is good or the place is nice doesn't mean it's a date.
This seems high end.
He didn't even order drinks.
He might not be a drinker.
They might not. Yeah.
They might have to go back to work.
And what did they talk about? That's the other detail we don't have.
Yeah, we didn't get what they talked about, but he did text her after to just, hey, making sure you got home. To me, that means he cares a little bit more than just
Did you see the text? The text was, yo, making sure you got home. I saw your building didn't have no ramp. I didn't want to get out to help you because I didn't want you to feel like, you needed assistance.
But the fact that she didn't pay for anything tells me it's a date. Like,
I've been out with, I got with guy friends all the time and I don't pay for anything.
That's right.
And they're literally just friends, homies, bros, nothing.
Yeah, but this is not a homie or bro. This is just somebody that she's going out for the first time.
I'll take care of the bill if I don't know you. Like, it don't matter.
My first day in here, you brought a Starbucks.
That's right. And breakfast. That's right. That don't mean nothing.
Some things are just like ushered in, like what guys do.
What got to do with this?
No, I mean, like, it's just like you're just taught as a guy that you pick up
but
the
Charlamagne
bill.
pays for my stuff, and that's a date. Every time Charlamagne pays for my thing when we go out, we go on a date.
Okay, now we get into it, Loren. Just like she wants it to be a date, he wants this to be a date.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But that's not possibly what it is. I'm just being
Do
a
you
nice
feel
person.
comfortable to speak out when you're there and you don't want it to be a date?
Yes, all the time.
Okay.
I have to tell him constantly, you're married. I'm married. I don't want this for us.
Okay, if you ever don't feel comfortable, you know that there is an HR line that you can call.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I go there all the time. The reports look crazy, too. The lines, you know how you read the HR reports? They look crazy.
He gave me an ass. He gave me his ass. That's another story. Hello, who's this?
That's in the HR report. He gave me his ass.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, Charlamagne.
He didn't buy the appetizer. He just gave me his ass.
Hello, who's this? What's your name, mama?
My name is Tifa. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Tifa. So what do you think, Tifa? What's your thoughts?
Tifa, guess what race she is?
I'm curious. What's my race, y'all?
Girl,
Black.
you black.
You're black.
I guess.
You
Yes.
guess.
I'm Nigerian.
You what?
I mean, I'm Nigerian, so I'm African.
Well,
you black.
There's
still
a
black.
difference.
You're right.
Okay.
You're still black.
Right, but talk to us. What's your thoughts?
I feel like if a guy is taking you out and you're not paying for anything, it's definitely a date.
See, I said the same thing.
Yeah.
That's not
You didn't
true.
pay for anything, just eat. Chop all his money, eat everything now.
You've never had a guy like, what do you do? What's your career field?
I'm in hospitality.
Okay, so I work in hospitality a bit, social nightlife stuff with like tequila brands. So I have meetings, and sometimes in those meetings, if I'm meeting with someone and it's a guy, they will pick up the bill, and I don't even know the
But that's a meeting.
Yeah, but I'm
This is
saying
just a regular
because
Wednesday.
they pay, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it don't matter.
I don't know, Tifa. I'm with you, Tifa.
Hey, all I'm realizing is guys need to stop paying for girls' food. Then.
Why would you say that?
Because if y'all think everything is a date just because we pay for the food.
I don't think it's a date, but it's free, and I'm going.
Damn.
Jesus. Hello, who's this?
What's up? This is Mike Vick from Long Island.
Mike, good morning.
Good morning, DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God, and I think it's Mr. LoRosa.
Yep.
Yes.
What's your thoughts, Mike?
All right. Well, I'm thinking if I'm spending $200 and something on a lunch date, that's definitely a date. I'm sorry.
Wouldn't you know before you go there, though, if it was a date or not?
Word.
Of course, but I'm saying if I ask you out on a date and I'm spending way more than $200 on lunch, not even dinner, that's a date.
Would you spend that if you didn't establish ahead of time with me that it was a date? Like if we both just, you like, yo, let's go grab some food. And I'm just
Or
like,
you
all
didn't
right,
think
cool.
you had a shot?
We going half, baby. I'm sorry.
Also, I just got a text from our resident cripple, because we checking off 2 quotas here.
Goodness gracious.
She's a woman and a cripple, a black woman and a cripple.
Thanks, Mike.
She said she was willing to pay, and he declined.
That could just be a good guy. But I do think theirs was a lot. I mean, theirs was a date though, just because the follow up. Did you ask what they talked about?
No, I didn't. Let me ask.
What did they talk about?
800-585-1051.
One of the producers went out to lunch with a guy, and she wasn't sure if it was a date or not. So when you go out with somebody and they paid a meal, it's a nice restaurant. Is that a date or is just a friendly outing?
Is lunch date time?
Yes.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, you can eat. Anytime you can eat and it's free and you can get drinks, it could be a date.
There was no drinks.
But they could have gotten drinks. She just didn't want any.
Maybe you had to go back to work.
Oh, and she's on her medication too for her legs.
Yo, shut up, man.
I'm serious, man. Why do y'all keep denying she's handicapped?
800-585-1051. Was it a date or not? Let's discuss. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Talk about it.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about one of our producers here. She went out with a guy yesterday, and she wasn't sure if it was a date or not. So we're asking, ladies, if you go out with a guy, what makes it a date or not? Now, the guy, the meal was like $234. The guy paid for the meal.
A la carte, seafood, lobster, good stuff like that.
It wasn't a cheap restaurant. It wasn't Chick-fil-A. It wasn't Applebee's. It wasn't TGI Friday. This was something nice.
Didn't buy no drinks.
No drinks, but he texted after to make sure she made it home safe.
Wore regular casual clothes.
And then you say he asked her, like, do you want anything else?
I didn't hear that part.
You just pick it up.
Still don't know what they talked about. I need to know little details, because like I said, y'all think I'm playing, but she is handicapped. So did he check to see if this restaurant had a ramp? You know what I mean? Did he check to see if this restaurant had a ramp? Little things like that, that's being very considerate. I need to know these type of things. You know what I mean?
No. Y'all, this is a...
Let's go to the phone line. Omar! Hello?
Hey.
What's up, brother? Talk to me, Omar. What's your thought?
My thought is, she getting and he putting that deposit.
You said what?
He gonna collect that.
What you say?
He putting down a deposit. He putting down a deposit. He gonna collect.
I see what you say. He put down a deposit, so he's gonna collect later on.
That is a terrible way to think about a woman.
Yeah, he gonna collect that later on.
What is he?
And ask.
When he collects, what is that?
Ass.
So wait.
Yeah, that's him.
So you think so? He took her out. He spent $234.
Yes,
something like that.
Oh, and then he about to.
He about to hit next time. He said it's a deposit until next time. Next time is smashing.
The price of vagina that cheap, Loren?
Not over here, baby.
Oh,
I don't know why y'all doing that to my sis.
Hey, Loren.
Yes.
Listen, it's not cheap, man. Look, you got some people up there. You think like it's but it's a move, it's a finesse. You know, it's a step.
Hey, don't answer the phone for no more toxic ass Jamaican men this morning, okay? This is the second
money he's
toxic
spending
ass
on his
Jamaican
deposits,
men.
he should figure out a new phone plan.
Hello, who's this? Hello? Hey, Nikki, good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
What's your thoughts, Nikki?
So I think she should have just straight up asked. And that's kind of the problem in the dating game nowadays. People are not being upfront.
Now, you can't ask. You can't assume. Somebody says, hey, is this a date? That
you can
sounds
flirtily
crazy.
ask, like when he was like...
You can say, is this a date or just a lunch or whatever? And
yes.
That's definitely good. So this is a game plan.
Hashtag
a lot of times guys, your friends, they think because they spend a little bit of money on you,
that could be embarrassing, though. Because man just goes, is this a date? And he like, hell no, we just homies. That might hurt. That'll hurt.
I don't have a problem with that.
That'll hurt.
I didn't expect that answer. You
know
right.
What I'm saying?
That's a little bit. But you ask before you go, especially if they're texting. Like, he's like, hey, let's go to lunch. She could be like, laugh aloud. Is this a date?
And be like, hell no, I got a wife at home. Like,
what if he just said,
well, if he got a wife at home,
or I got a girl at home, or
anything, we need, yes, there should be some clarity. I don't want to walk into any situation not knowing that.
That could hurt.
Now I'm out with you at the seafood spot. We busting down lobster and butter, and then your wife and your kids pull up.
Well, here's the difference. She's not walking into any situation because she can't walk. I keep telling y'all this woman is handicapped.
Oh my God.
And I don't know why y'all won't factor that into the situation.
Let's go to phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Yo, this is Fred.
Fred, what's up, man? What's your thoughts, Fred?
I feel like, man, if you go out with a woman, man, it's a date, man. If there ain't no date, you don't go out, unless it's like some business or something like that.
Okay.
I mean, I guess maybe I look at it different because I do a lot of business meetings and I do have a lot of homegirls. Like I got more homegirls than
Yeah,
homeboys.
but if you got homegirls, that's different. This is different. Like, that ain't his homegirl. That's,
Maybe he's just trying to establish a platonic friendship. Like, if you got to ask all these questions, it might not be what you think it is.
Well, I've never had a guy just like be like, hey, let's be friends. Let's go out on a date. It's like we already been friends or it's business. Like it's.
Or y'all are establishing more of a friendship just because y'all decided to go out and kick it.
But there's something prior to that then. Like we've met, we know we're just friends, boom. She's very confused, so there's not any need.
It's the pain, man.
Oh, you stupid. Jay!
Handicap.
Jay, good morning. Talk to us, Jay. What's your thoughts, man?
Hey, man, my context matters. Like, if y'all not already friends, this man take you out, and he spending $200, that's a date.
Well, let me ask you a question, King. If you go out with one of your homeboys, right? You and your homeboy say, yo, y'all gonna go check out this new spot. Y'all go to eat. Is that a date?
We going Dutch.
Oh, so it is a date.
No, he said they going Dutch.
No, it ain't no date. I'm paying for me, she paying for him. There ain't no date.
Oh, so if you pay, that makes it a date?
Yes.
Okay, so what if your homeboy just says, hey, I got it, man, you know what I'm saying? And he pays for it. You looking at him sideways?
That's my homeboy. We already have a relationship established. That's my homie.
But like, why does every relationship between a man and a woman or the opposite sex always got to be about dating and sex and love? Why can't you just establish some kind of friendships?
Jay, let me ask you a question. You know how Charlamagne like flirts with me all the time?
Never happened.
If Charlamagne takes me out to dinner, is that a date?
Yes.
Yes.
See?
All right. Okay.
And,
now,
and,
Loren.
hey, Doctor.
But there's a lot of sexual tension building up
It's
to you
really
guys'
not.
date.
Listen, every day this week, I've tried to pay for breakfast. I paid for it one day. But Envy's been jumping up. No, I got it. I'm not letting him pay no more.
Why?
Because
Dr.
clearly
Charlotte.
he's expecting something.
It's a deposit.
But I mean,
wow.
Hey, Dr. Charlotte, what happened to the don't play gay bill, dog?
I know. We got the don't play gay bill. It is signed, and he has not been respecting it at all. It's a piece of legislation we did this year, Loren, called the don't play gay bill. I don't want to play gay.
Are you sure?
He's not.
Okay,
Loren, I got in this morning. I gave my brother a hug, right? Then he tells somebody else in here, grab him his ass.
That never happened.
That did happen.
That never happened.
It did happen.
Loren, look at me. That never happened.
I really don't believe you, but then also too is like you over there in the baby blue and give like it's just y'all are just kind of
Loren, like you over there giving gay. You over there giving gay.
Just so
what's the moral of the
smiley.
story?
The moral of the story is you can have male friends that don't want to date you, but you need to know if you're going on a date before you go on the date. Like just ask the question, get it out the way.
All right.
That's weird though, man. You can establish a platonic friendship just by being platonic.
You can,
But
if there's a weird you have to question it, then there's a potential for it to be more than just a friendship.
Yeah.
So y'all need to know what side you on. What side of the fence are you on?
I get it.
You guys need to figure that out too in here.
No, we don't.
Yes, y'all
I know
do.
which side of the fence
Yes,
I'm
y'all
on.
do.
All right. Well, we got rumors on the way. What we talking about?
We are going to talk about Khloe Kardashian. She let Tristan Thompson and his younger brother move in.
Wow. All right, well, we'll talk about that when we come back. Don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the rumors. And, of course, we got our guest co-host, Loren LoRosa.
Loren LoRosa. So I've been here for a little bit.
Move out the way. Tell her.
Made it. This is the Rumor Report.
I think a lot of people will recognize the voice and the name.
On the Breakfast Club.
Loren came in hot.
I came in telling the truth. So, on a recent episode of The Kardashians, Khloe Kardashian revealed that Tristan Thompson and his younger brother Amari moved in with her temporarily. Now, Amari is 16 years old. He is severely handicapped. And you guys remember Tristan Thompson's mom passed away. Mm-hmm. So, after his mom passed away, he became full legal guardian of his younger brother. And recently, Tristan had an emergency at his home, which is why he moved in. We have some audio.
Tristan has a house that he's doing construction on. He's been renovating. But we had crazy weather for California, like extreme rain, and Tristan's roof caved in on his home and caused flooding. So Tristan and Amari are staying at my house right now until his home gets fixed.
Isn't God just like funny how the year of
you were so
boundaries.
ready to have your year of like being free, and now Tristan had to move in with you, his little brother had to move in with you, his roof caved in. What are the chances? You can't leave him.
Well, here's my number one slogan I always used. You want to make God laugh, tell him your plans.
making me laugh right now because that's all BS.
I'm tired of them taking quotes off memes and acting like they came up with that. My slogan. That ain't your damn slogan.
Yeah, but he is the baby daddy, and if there's something wrong with the house, they could live with each other.
You know what
they
he
got
should
kids with each other.
I respect it.
They can do that.
I don't.
Why not?
Because he should have called the homeboys that was bringing the girls through when you was cheating on me.
But they're not family.
It doesn't matter.
They ain't got no house.
His friends have. Tristan Thompson, you think he running around with somebody that don't have nowhere to stay that's comfortable? And also, too, he has money. He can get somewhere that he can stay up, a nice, long stay somewhere.
But he's staying with
so
his baby.
I can have my... Please bring that over here.
Yes. But he's staying with his baby, though. That's his baby mama.
By the way,
Chloe...
That's his family. Even though they may not be together, she's probably established relationships with his brother. So she wants
He had a woman motorboating. I mean, he was motorboating a woman.
That has nothing to do with the relationship I have with his brother.
Right.
They might not be sexual. She might have forgave him, and now they're friends.
All of that is amazing. And she has been doing a great job of co-parenting, making sure he's so very active in his daughter's life and all that stuff.
Correct.
But if I'm finally free from all of your drama and your weight, and you're just being a father, you're not coming in my house and living with me.
But what if I actually like the brother? I like the brother. I've established a bond with the brother. I
will help you in every way that I can. I will make sure that you have everything that you need to support your brother. I will help you in every way that I can out of respect for your mother.
This is a perfect time to spend more time with your daughter.
Y'all are so nice. What type of healing y'all doing? Talk to me.
This is evil, Loren.
Because right now I'm
you need to heal.
You don't deserve to get no meals paid for you. None whatsoever.
You need to heal.
No, I don't.
I hope you lose your wig.
What?
First of all, these are braids. These ain't coming out. And I ain't losing no wig. Mine's be laid.
Well, I hope you lose all future wigs when you do wear wigs.
That is a very horrible thing to say to you know how scary it is to walk around with no meat meals without your edges laid?
This is just terrible. Why are you being so
I just feel like she went through so much. I don't know. Like it
has
she forgave him, you should too.
It has nothing to do with his brother.
Yeah, that's their family.
His disabled brother, like that has nothing to do with anything.
She's just looking out for the family.
And I established a relationship with your disabled brother. I want to help.
And even if they slept in the same bed, that's their decision.
And that's her.
Are y'all trolling
me right now? That's her child's uncle.
Yeah, right. You're right.
You know
that's her child's uncle.
What are we talking about?
You got to forgive and release.
So y'all. So also sleeping in the bed together is an okay thing.
That's her decision. That's her choice. We don't judge.
How is she ever going to move on and find happiness if she? And what I think this is she's back with Tristan, and this is just a way for her to make us feel like we can't attack her about it.
That's her decision.
Or can't have an opinion about it, because I don't want to attack her. It's her decision.
Why can't she sleep with her baby daddy?
Everybody else is doing it. She might as well.
Wow. Whoa.
Wow. I don't mean her baby daddy. I mean theirs. But I mean that too.
Wow. Palo Santo just went completely out.
It just died.
You see that?
They
Palo
nothing.
Santo's like, Palo Santo's, I can't do nothing.
I think right now
I can't help that.
I could probably put that out with my finger right now because it just doesn't make any sense. You got to draw a line. Like, I don't like that for her at all. She can help out with his younger brother in other ways.
Woosah.
No.
By the way, you being very judgmental. You just got out of a relationship about how long ago?
I was thinking about this. I can't even remember when was the?
Weren't you kind of in the same situation a little bit?
You think so? Tell
You're in trouble
me
now.
No, I'm just
you
saying.
in trouble
Tell
now.
Us and all the listeners that you stuck around after the person had a child.
Yes,
you know what I mean. So give her some time.
How much time though?
And the child and the king came by your house. They spent the night at your house, right?
And then they got kids together, so they're different. Like they're together forever.
I hear y'all, and everybody has their limit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my question with this Khloe situation is always, when is her limit, and what is it going to be? Because this man is nothing is changing. And she keeps trying. He
might have changed.
Come on, tell us about it, Loren. Come on,
he might have evolved. He might have realized what he lost and he wants to do everything over.
It's no projection over here because you know what's not happening. Ain't nobody in my house but me. And I'm loving it. It's so peaceful. I just want that for her.
Loren, we love you.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me?
Mm-mm.
Shoot.
I'm looking.
Mm-hmm.
Why your eyes watering?
My eyes are not watering. Please, where's my camera? Is there a camera? They are not watering. Y'all are trolling me here.
I'm not
crying a little bit. You are crying.
You
haven't thought. Give her a tissue.
I'm not crying in here.
You gonna be alone
Please
all weekend?
do not listen to them.
Watching a fight by yourself this weekend?
I'm not watching the fight this weekend.
Oh, why? Triggered you because it's two people?
No,
together
because
in a ring?
Saturday is my niece's birthday, so I'm gonna be with the kids.
Oh, got you.
But if I wanted to watch the fight and I didn't want to do it alone, I didn't have to. This has nothing to do with me. How are we here?
Your voice cracked.
It does crack a little bit. You've been tearing. I just need somebody to get you a tissue.
Yeah, bring some Kleenex in here, please.
Please do not bring no Kleenex in here.
I'm not laughing at you.
No,
I'm not.
It doesn't matter. There's nothing to laugh at.
All right.
I'm just saying.
You want to pray? We can pray.
I don't trust your prayers.
We can pray.
You've been calling wrong people kings. You've been lighting these. I think I'm spells.
Let's play some positive song.
Play something for Loren, please. Oh man. Damn, Loren. Damn. We usually just do this on Valentine's Day, man.
I cannot.
That's do this on Valentine's Day, but man. You gotta let it build up. Let Bobby just build it up. He's just dedicating it to all the lovers tonight. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's all. Because everybody needs something or someone to love.
When it's cold outside.
I know it ain't cold right now, Loren. You showing off because it's summertime. You showing off because it's hot out.
When it get cold, I got blankets.
3 weeks to fall. Just
I
want
got
you
blankets.
to know that. 3 weeks to fall.
Duvet too.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. The good ones.
Just let it rock. Just let it rock.
Duvet means couple in French. You know that?
Let it rock.
Always
complaining about never being at home.
I'm not complaining. Don't come.
Loren.
I'm good.
Damn, Loren. Damn. We're just praying for you, Loren. We really, no, seriously, we really just want the best for you.
We want the best for you.
This is a little.
If y'all want the best for me, why would you want me?
Because you just started projecting on Khloe for no reason.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow. And it's Friday. A weekend.
Oh my God. Y'all gonna have them in my DM trying to.
Beyonce in town 2 shows. You know she don't perform single ladies no more. She's a married woman now.
We need to drop city girls in here. Please turn the energy up. Oh, you taking shots today too?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
All right.
If you take shots, I'll let you pray for me.
What?
Let me think about that.
Donkey the day's up next. Who you giving that donkey to, man?
Let me think about that. 4 after the hour, we need this 11-year-old girl who thinks she's Kevin McAllister to come to the front of the congregation. We like to have a word with her, man. Carly, I don't know if Carly Russell done sparked this or not, but we're going to discuss.
All right, that's happening next, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Oh, my God.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Are you someone who knows you don't have to sacrifice comfort for quality? Someone who lives large in life and in the bedroom? Then live large and now thinner with new Magnum Raw condoms, the thinnest Magnum condom. Available where condoms are sold.
Donkey of the day, yeah, you dumb ass. You get donkey of the day, yeah, you dumb ass.
You are a donkey. It's time for Donkey of the Day.
Donkey of the Day, huh? I'm gonna fatten all that shit around your eye.
They want this man to throw them blows, man. They waiting for Charlamagne to top these gloves. Let's go.
They had to make a judgment of who was going to be on the Donkey of the Day. They chose you.
Yes. The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Who's Donkey of the Day today?
Well, Donkey of the Day for Friday, July 28th goes to an 11-year-old who's been arrested and charged with a felony after falsely reporting that her friend had been kidnapped because she was inspired by an online challenge. Oh, kids these days. She did it simply because she thought it would be funny. Let's go to Fox 35 for the report, please.
A tough lesson for an 11-year-old girl after deputies say she thought it would be funny to prank 911 dispatchers.
I have to look at myself, I know she's 11, but we got to send a message.
Volusia Sheriff's deputies arrived at her parents' Port Orange home just before 10:30 Wednesday morning after leading law enforcement on a wild goose chase on I-95. They spent about 30 minutes trying to find the driver of a white van the girl had supposedly witnessed kidnap her friend. But it was all a lie based on a YouTube challenge she saw.
We scrambled Air One. Air One was up for 30 minutes. That's probably $500-600 worth of fuel. Every police department on the east side of the county, Port Orange, New Smyrna, Edgewater, us, we're all up on 95 looking for this car.
Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood says they were able to ping her cell phone to her parents' home where they put her into handcuffs right in front of her dad.
I'm telling you this right now, you're going to take this as a lesson at 11 years old that if you do something stupid in the future, you're going to enjoy those cuffs.
We do not need the Carly Russell challenge. I don't know what came first in this situation, the chicken or the Carly Russell or the egg, because what if this was inspiration for what Carly Russell just put people through? Have none of you kids ever read the story of the boy who cried wolf? Has that story been lost? Huh? Do people really know what that story means? If you knew that story, you wouldn't be doing no stupid ass online challenge like this. Should I give you a quick recap for those of you who weren't born and raised in the 1900s? There was once a shepherd boy who clearly needed a job. Okay, he was bored as he sat on the hillside, even though that was his job. He was bored at his job. He was watching the village sheep. He was bored, just like all y'all kids claim to be on the internet. So to amuse himself, the boy took a great breath and sang out, "Woof, woof, the wolf is chasing the sheep." All the villagers came running up the hill to help the boy drive the wolf away, but when they arrived at the top of the hill, they found no wolf. The boy laughed at the sight of their angry faces. Ha, 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 ha. Do you think that stopped the young man? No, he did it again, and the villagers told him, "Save your frightened song for when there is really something wrong. Don't cry wolf when there is no wolf." Well, a wolf actually did show up, and the little boy cried wolf. None of the villagers came. Not one of them came at all. They didn't clearly needed a job.
You thought that was fun?
The little boy who clearly needed a job was crying, asking the villagers why didn't they come. And one of the elders in the villagers said, "Because nobody believes a liar, even when they are telling the truth." I repeat, nobody believes a liar, even when they are telling the truth. Young 11-year-old girl, and for any young people listening to me, Carly Russell case might have been fake, but human trafficking is real. And what happens if you or one of your friends, God forbid, actually gets kidnapped? Nobody is going to take you serious because they're going to remember the fact that you lied about one of your friends being kidnapped because you was inspired by an online challenge. Hey, man, we really got to create some job programs for the youth, them. Okay, nothing pisses me off more than an 11-year-old who says they bored. I can figure out something for you to do. Go wash some dishes. Go do some yard work. Get a hobby or something. And what race was this young lady?
Oh, God, that was on my mind.
You know, I feel like it's a young Karen in training. Already lying, making false accusations. You got every person in a white van being pulled over because that's the description you gave. By the way, they should be. Okay, there's a stereotype attached to white vans that cannot be eradicated because as far as we know, human traffickers really do be driving white vans. Okay, only vehicle that has a worse reputation than white vans is white Broncos. Now, it is hard to give this young lady donkey of the day because she's 11. She has the true meaning of Father, forgive them for they know not what they do. She really doesn't know what she does. But then again, maybe she do. We've seen kids like this before. Kevin McAllister, he was 8 in Home Alone. Okay, part 1. 10 in Home Alone Part 2, but he should have been brought up on war crimes. Okay, I know that people say he was defending himself, but no, at any moment, that little boy was old enough and smart enough to go to a neighbor's house, go to a police station, but he decided, no, I want to torture these two individuals. Kevin McAllister knew what he was doing, just like this young lady knows what she was doing. You can't play dumb when you pull off something this intricate, this detailed. She's 11, so yes, this is where, judgment comes into question. But in light of everything that just happened with Carly Russell, maybe I just need to tell folks, don't play with kidnappings. Okay, matter of fact, don't play anything involving the word kidnapping. Okay, anything involving the word kidnapping should be removed from your mind and vocabulary. I don't want to hear nothing about a kid, nothing about a nap. I don't even want to hear about a kid that was taking a nap. Okay, this makes me so worried about the future. All right, it's going to be nothing but AI and dumbass kids. Just a bunch of clueless ass minors letting robots control everything. Not only was it dumb to lie to the cops about a kidnapping, but to do it from your phone. You might as well have dropped the pin for them to find you. As technology gets smarter, criminals get dumber. And I know it's hard to call her dumb because she's 11, but she was smart enough to come up with this devious plan. If you can you can hear. Okay, that's what this is. Don't tell me you dumb. Don't try to play stupid now. You were smart enough to put all this together. I just want to know, what happened to laser tag? What happened to hide and go seek, which later evolved to hide and go hunch? Does anyone remember friendly games of grab ass? Huh? Don't play that one, though. You'll get me too later. The moral of the story is, what happened to fun games 11-year-olds used to play? When did playing with the cops, when did that become the equivalent of your mom saying, go outside and find something to do? We don't have to play guess what race it is. I don't think we do.
Yes, we do.
You think we do?
I like that game.
I don't know what race she is, though.
No.
So just please give this young 11-year-old girl the biggest hee-haw. Oh, we do know what race she is? Oh, no, I'm getting a text.
Okay.
This just in.
Please
okay,
don't let me down.
Let's play a game. Let's play a game.
Okay, let's play a game of Guess What Race She Is?
All right, give us a clue.
Oh, wait a minute now. Hold on.
What's her name?
Nope, you got to play.
First I had an answer, then I got I believe she's.
All right, let's play.
Oh, let's just play for S's and giggles. Young girl, 11 years old, decides to tell police that her 14-year-old friend had been kidnapped by a bunch of people in a big white van. Guess what race she is?
Is me? Or me? White.
Yes, why do you think she's white?
Because black people don't play with police like that. We ain't calling the cops.
That's not true.
What?
I don't think so.
Same answer here. What?
Hold on, man. I got to give you the clues again. 11-year-old was arrested and charged with a felony after falsely reporting that her friend had been kidnapped when she was kidnapped by some people in a big white van. Guess what race she is?
Caucasian. And in a black household, you literally are losing all privileges. You can't go outside, can't talk to your friends, phone taken away. You do not call 911.
Nope. You don't play
unless
that game.
something is really. You do not do that.
Nope.
Okay.
Back when they could whoop you, I know they can't do that anymore, right?
They whip you now.
Oh yeah, my mom. What? No, that's a big no-no.
What's the answer?
I believe she's white. That's what the producers just told me.
We won! Yay!
It was either that or her black household is very progressive and gentle because
very progressive and gentle.
I feel like I saw the video and they had her face blurred because she's a minor, but it was a white blur behind the blur. If that makes sense.
Christ. All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today. BET. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace, BET. Everybody else is Friday, so you know what that means.
It's Freaky Friday! Hey!
And the Freaky Friday question comes from...
Are you twerking? Are you twerking? Let me see it. Go.
You just showed this.
Oh.
Just kill him with the shoulders.
Show me the legs. Show me the legs.
She said you can't. She said you can't drop it.
I gotta see.
Nah,
I gotta see. This is my last day, Charlamagne.
No.
I gotta see.
Let us see.
Let us see. Let's go.
Let us see.
Let's go.
Let us see.
Oh.
Drop it low. Drop it low. Drop it low.
You already leaning up. Look, the head was already going. It was already here. It was already. Come on. Come on. Envy, you standing up? You going over?
Envy definitely stood up. You definitely toothed it up just now. You started to toot that thing up and let it roll just now.
So Freaky Friday comes from Richard Lawson. You know that's Tina Knowles' ex. They're getting a divorce.
Big freak.
He
was
was
the street say.
he was
a big freak.
He was trending yesterday because I guess on Twitter he was liking a lot of porn pics.
Is this true? I'm not on Twitter, so I don't know.
Yes,
we have proof of this.
I mean, it's been trending.
Show me some of the
talking
stuff
about
you
it.
liked. I can't make any proper
Is
assessments.
our oversized producer? Can he come in here?
President of the Fat Lives Matter Committee.
Yes. Can he come in here for a second? But
no, he can't come in because he can't be on camera.
Right. Yeah, he can't be on camera.
We don't have a wide enough lens in here. But
you stupid. So the question is 800-585-1051. Is it disrespectful when your partner likes mad porn?
Yes.
Yes.
What? Hell yes.
He even did. Complex reported he deactivated his Twitter after they found the likes.
As he should. He probably want to get his woman back. You damn right. If that was the reason.
But I don't understand why he would like it. If he wanted to watch it, he could just watch it. But why he has to like?
He probably didn't know we could see it.
Oh. Well, that is the question. 800-585-1051. Let's discuss this. The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Everybody, it's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's Friday, so you know what that means.
It's Freaky Friday.
We got our guest co-host Loren LoRosa, and it's Freaky Friday. And we're asking, this conversation comes from Richard Lawson. We'll say allegedly. Allegedly, you know, they're getting a divorce, and allegedly he was liking porn videos on Twitter. So we're asking 800-585-1051. If your partner liked those type of videos, do you find it disrespectful, or is it something that you don't care about?
Disrespectful.
Probably if you did it by accident. Because you did say he's old and he might not know what the like button is or that people can see it.
But like, why even like it? Why not just watch it, look at it, and move on? Like, why do you want to call attention to your page to that page?
Yeah, it's very wrong to do that when you're in a relationship. Nothing wrong with watching them, like Loren just said. Nothing wrong with even watching them with your partner. Nothing wrong with sending them to your partner, but that's publicly embarrassing your partner. And I think we had a conversation on this radio a couple of weeks ago about not publicly embarrassing your partner. Oh yeah, when we were talking about the Kiki and Usher stuff,
yep.
like you don't publicly embarrass your partner like that. You know what I'm saying? But also, who gets their porn from Twitter?
Oh,
that's like getting pizza from McDonald's. Go to Pornhub like regular people.
You're not on Twitter, are you?
No, I ain't on
can
Twitter
tell
in 5 years.
Twitter, it gets real on Twitter. There's a lot of interesting.
But Twitter usually gives you what you watch, because I don't have any porn on my Twitter. So what do you watch?
It's very concise too. It gets straight to the point. I mean, it depends. Like sometimes you'll be like, you open your computer. It could be like 5 o'clock in the morning, and like it'll be like 2 women upside down taped to something. It's crazy stuff. It just feeds to your timeline. It's just insane.
That's nuts. And
it's everywhere.
That's nuts. And also, too, man, I'm not going to shame anybody for watching porn. Because if you are 76 years old, you still want to learn some new things. You know what I mean? If he was really actually doing this, there's nothing wrong with watching porn.
He didn't have to like the pics. He probably didn't know that the people were seeing like the pics.
He shouldn't have liked them. You can like stuff by accident?
No.
One time, I'm sure you can, but not dirty.
Yeah. And also, too, if you like it by accident, like your phone, like you know that you could unlike it.
Yeah.
Hello, who's this?
It's William.
What's up, William?
How y'all doing, man?
Let's black and highly favored.
Let's talk about it, brother. What's your thoughts?
Well, you know, with the porn thing, I don't think nothing wrong. Because you look at society right now, even when we just walking around on the sidewalk, girl with the dresses and the tight thing, that's another form of soft porn. So ain't nothing wrong with porn because we already didn't look at it. If my spouse looking at it secretly, we're going to have to get into it together.
Black man, that's not the question. We know nothing's wrong with porn, but if you're in a relationship, should you be liking porn? Should you like it on social media? No, I mean like it, like hit the heart button.
Where people can know, like your partner can see that like you're liking things.
Now when you like a picture or you like a video...
Oh yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that because I didn't do a picture of people like my stuff. I don't think nothing wrong with it myself personally. As long as it's not no secret.
You got porn? What's your
yeah?
Are you in a relationship?
Yeah.
She know about this? She know you like him?
Yes.
And what she say?
Nothing. We watch together. She showed me a good scene. I'll show her a good scene. We might do the good scenes together.
I'm with that. I just don't think you should be liking it if she don't know about it.
Chanel.
Maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he's liking it because he want to go back and watch it with her later.
Chanel.
You kid.
Hello.
Yo.
Hey, what's up? What's your thoughts, mama?
I'm just saying, like, a man can like whatever, but once you venture out and take that step, then it's a problem.
So you don't mind him liking the pics. You just don't want him to go anywhere past putting a heart on the pics.
Right.
I think it's different. I think it's different only because he's Richard Lawson and he's married to Tina Knowles, right? So like it's not, cause she might not have an issue with it either, but then y'all see it was trending on Twitter. Everybody has so much to say. Now she has to deal with. Everybody has something to say.
I don't think our listeners understand we mean liking the picture or liking
the tweet,
like
putting
a
like the videos.
I think they think we're saying like.
No, we're talking about like putting a heart on it.
Yeah, like you're hearting on Twitter porn that comes across your timeline, and he did it enough times where it was trending.
Dondre.
Yes, sir.
What's your thoughts, brother?
My thoughts is I don't recommend doing it because it's going to be in your algorithm from that point forward. And I wouldn't want my wife or my significant other seeing me doing that because it'll hurt me if I saw her doing it.
Well, what happened? How does it get on my timeline then? Because I don't like the porn. It just...
Well, whoa.
That's crazy.
You might watch it a lot then. That's what it is. Like, I think if you watch it over a certain amount of time, it shows that you actually like it.
And you trying to convince us you ain't lonely?
If you think you're lonely.
Oh my gosh. Y'all are not going to do this to me all day long. First of all, y'all already got people in my DMs talking about.
That's good. That might be your blessings.
No, I show her. It was not a blessing.
It might be your blessings. Don't be like that, Loren.
It was not. It's not what I'm looking for.
Wasn't it? 800-585-1051. If you're just joining us, we're talking about Richard Lawson. Of course, that's Tina Knowles' ex. They're getting a divorce. But he was trending yesterday because on his Twitter, they followed him and seen that he was liking a lot of porn. Like putting hearts on the porn videos and pictures. So we're talking about it. Is it disrespectful? Let's discuss. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we got our special guest co-host, Loren LoRosa here. And we're talking about Richard Lawson. You know, that's Tina Knowles' ex. They're getting a divorce. But yesterday he was trending because a lot of the things that he was watching on Twitter, he was putting a heart around. He was liking. And it just happened to be porn and porn pictures.
There's nothing wrong with watching porn. There's nothing wrong with watching porn with your significant other. Nothing wrong with sharing porn with your significant other. I just don't think you should be liking the porn because that is going to be publicly embarrassing for your significant other. I would think, unless your significant other knows that's what you're doing.
No, I agree with you. I think that's embarrassing. Hello, who's this?
Yo, it's T.O. What up, though?
T.O., what up, though? Talk to us. What's your thoughts?
Hey, man, my thought is, my process that when I was just talking to her is pretty much if you and your girl decide that it's okay for you to just look at free porn or whatever like that, that's cool. But if you want subscribing, paying, ordering, any of that type of stuff, then you got a problem.
I don't disagree with you, brother.
All right. Thank you, brother.
What's wrong with the paying for it and commenting and all of that? I mean, if you there, you there.
I mean, to pay for porn when porn is just free is just dumb.
That's stupid.
But sometimes things are behind firewalls because it's better.
Nah, Pornhub got a lot.
And if you got to pay for it and you're watching that long, that's a problem. Is that what you're doing?
No, but I know people who produce stuff for like people that are on like OnlyFans and things like that, where you have to pay to like watch it.
What's the longest you watch the porn? Like how long?
I'm not even like a watch a porn type.
You just said it's always in your Twitter.
You just trying to avoid the lonely accusations.
No.
You're just trying to avoid the lonely accusations, Loren.
First of all, you could be with somebody and still need to watch porn.
True. I love porn.
Just because you watch porn doesn't mean you're lonely.
Yeah, me and the wife watch porn together sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm not really like a big watch porn person. But it does come up on my Twitter timeline.
When it does, you watch it?
Yeah, because it's there. Like, if it's there, I'm going to watch it. But like, I'm not going to go and like whatever.
Timeline, Loren. Let me see what your
No, because if something pop up, I don't want to watch it with you.
I'm about to pop up in Loren's timeline.
Oh.
Where you just pop up from? What's your name, sir?
This Lovey from the Bronx. You know, I live in Harvard, CT now.
All right, so let me tell you what Lovey is. You know who Lovey is?
No.
Lovey is a guy that calls all the time that swears he has a big penis. What size is your penis, sir?
It's 13 and a half, Mr. MV.
That's on soft, right, or hard?
That's on, if I got Loren, it'll be 14.5.
I don't want nothing to do with this conversation. This sounds crazy. This sounds insane.
Loren,
you and Loren talk amongst each other.
Friday.
It is.
What
right.
we talking?
You right. So go ahead, Lovey, talk to us.
So anyway, my ex used to feel like I'm cheating if I watch porn.
Were you?
And I tell her, like, we can watch it together. It's nothing.
I feel like she should.
But Loren, I'm curious, Loren.
What you curious about?
What is your porn? What is your porn? What do you seek out in porn?
I don't.
Are you a big seeker? Are you a little guy?
BBC. She likes BBC. That's what she said.
I don't even know what BBC is. I'm not a porn person.
Big black.
Oh.
Christ.
Yeah.
Lauren's friend just screamed in the background. Big black. I'm like, whoa.
But Loren, I'm gonna send you a DM.
Don't send me. What you sending me a DM of?
Oh, no. I ain't gonna. Respectfully, I don't go out. I'm just gonna send you a pool pic. You tell me what you think about it.
Don't you got a girlfriend?
Right, no, I'm single.
I thought you just said
I'm a single dad.
You just tearing women's insides up.
Lord,
why you say it like that?
They call me the walk changer.
Damn.
They called you the what?
The walk changer.
The walk changer. No, I like my little strap.
Yeah,
you stay right over there.
You like? I can't change the walk, Loren.
No, you cannot.
Your voice sound crazy. I'm gonna send you a pool pic. You gonna see what a real floaty look like. You want to see this noodle?
They call me the walk changer.
Nothing but cigarettes and
call
cognac.
me the walk changer. Y'all change your whole walk.
I'm good.
Right? Have you getting the handicap sticker? You'll need a decal method with me, man.
What is the moral of the story, guys?
I have no idea.
Don't disrespect your spouse.
I mean, don't publicly embarrass your lady. But I mean,
don't ask what BBC means.
What?
Don't ask what BBC means.
I can't believe you didn't know. That's like basic.
I'm not on nothing at all. Nope.
Liar.
All right.
You just lied. Your best friend is back there just yelling it out. She knew what it was immediately.
Now, I didn't say she wasn't.
She's texting you right now. Yo, let him DM you. Send it to me.
All right. When we come back, we got Past the Aux. Nyla will be joining us. She'll put us on to some music that's coming out now or some music we should be up on, so don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got our guest co-host, Loren LoRosa, and now it's time for Past the Aux.
Go. It's time for Past the Aux with DJ Nyla.
Yup.
Yeah, DJ, come spin, now come spin.
NYLA, Big Nyla.
What's up, guys?
Not the little one.
Nyla, I'm not lonely.
Don't let them pick on you like
she
that.
had to just volunteer that for no reason.
I'm not lonely.
It's not for no reason. I've been listening to y'all pick on her all day.
No.
Y'all gotta stop.
True.
Yes, grow up.
Charlamagne just mad because yesterday, now everybody calling him stale.
No, they're not. They call me Uncle Snacky.
No, they not.
Stale Snacky.
You want that to happen so
His
bad.
name is Stale Snacky. That is not your name. Stale Snacky.
Yo,
Uncle Snacky.
One person actually had a misspelling in your comments, and you've been running with that ever since.
No.
They thought it was Morris Chestnut, and then it was really...
Morris Chestnut said he gets mistaken for me.
Nobody
I don't know why.
All right, anyway, back to music, because I'm tired of the lies
happening.
that's going on right now. But ignore them when they do that.
Okay,
they do that to everybody. All right, so there's this new artist named October London, and he has a project called The Rebirth of Marvin because he sounds like Marvin Gaye.
Really?
And I know what y'all gonna say. Oh, Marvin's a classic. How you can't compare to a legend like that.
I gotta hear it.
And just for background prefaces, Snoop Dogg signed him to Death Row. So imagine a Marvin Gaye album with some Snoop interludes.
Stop.
All right, let's just play it.
I hear a little Teddy too. I hear a little Teddy Pendergrass too.
I can hear it.
That was hot.
Don't do that though. Don't set yourself up for failure because the record is cool. But
dope.
don't tell me you sound like Marvin Gaye.
The whole album is like that.
But let us come to that conclusion. Don't tell me nothing. Just give me the music. Don't give me no expectation. Because what happens is when you say I'm the new Marvin Gaye or the next Marvin Gaye or I sound like Marvin Gaye, I'm waiting to hear what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting to hear those type of level of records.
But you waiting to hear something though, right? That's the reason why you're doing it.
Yeah, but if it don't live up to my expectations, which I wouldn't have had if you didn't set,
well, did it?
I would probably like it more.
Did it?
It's not Marvin Gaye.
No, of course, but it's
sounds, not those level of records.
But what's the vibe?
It
sound dope.
I gotta hear more. I put it like,
Yo, this guy.
I want to hear more.
It sound dope.
Why I gotta pull teams to
You
get
should have
a
just
straight
played it
answer
and then
out
see
of
what
him?
they said. That's what you should have did.
I should have.
It sound good though.
You say Marvin Gaye, we thinking Mercy, Mercy Me. We thinking what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Well, now
need to
you
get
should
by.
think October London because he's
How sweet it is.
All right.
That's all I'm
I
saying.
like it. It sound good to me.
Thank you.
What else you got?
All right.
Don't set unnecessary expectations.
All right. Moving on. We
Yes.
taking it to Texas. Erica Banks just dropped a record, and this is gonna up the vibe a little bit, but it's called Real Rap Benches. Let's just get into it.
Okay. Sound like Lauryn Hill.
Huh?
No, it don't. What the hell are you talking about?
Are you being funny? Yo, you've been off all day. I
Shut
thought
up.
you was trolling me, but I think you're tired.
Is Erica Banks still, is she still signed
Hold
up
on.
to
Y'all don't think
1501?
she sound like Lauryn Hill?
I think they're going through a thing.
Y'all don't think she sound like Lauryn Hill?
No, I don't think
They
she
didn't
sound
give us
like
Lauryn
Lauryn Hill.
Like the last dude gave us Marvin Gaye, they ain't give us Lauryn Hill.
Shut up. Yo, like, nonetheless, that's a good record.
It's a bop. It's a nice little
I
bop.
think the snacks are expired now. Like he just started to just go anywhere.
It's a nice little bop.
What's up with you, man? What you do last night?
I don't understand y'all so quick to call somebody Marvin Gaye.
Why you talking like that?
But not
man?
Lauryn Hill.
What else you got? What else you got? Don't ignore, you gotta ignore him.
All right, and the last record I went with is off this new Travis project. I'm sure you guys heard it already. It's called Meltdown.
Yep. Yes.
Featuring Drake. But I will say, did you guys listen to the album? Because the album really does sound like Kanye reference tracks to me. I don't know if it's like in my head or if other people feel like that.
No, I thought that too when I was listening to it. I didn't know if maybe he was, I don't know where he stands and all of that stuff, but because Kid Cudi is on there too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if he was like trying to be smart or like if it was a shot or I couldn't figure it out, but I felt that way as
But
well.
we keep forgetting that
that's his protege.
Before we knew who Travis was, Kanye was getting a lot of Travis vibes in the studio. So
For sure.
Before we heard Travis, Kanye was using a lot of Travis vibes.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it does remind me of Yeezus. But let's get into it. This is Meltdown.
I still want to know what a wassa is. Drake said he was gonna have the wassas in Paris. He's always trying to make something sound tough, but it doesn't.
That might be their
Just
name.
say goons or say woes or the
But maybe it's
wassas.
not for you. Maybe it's
Or
for the
it's
people
probably
over
a term
there.
that they use like
Over
in
there,
London.
yeah.
You know, he's well traveled.
Yes.
The wassas.
The
You need to get
wassas.
world travel.
Well, I got to see what the wassas can do before it sounds
You-
No,
tough.
actually,
you
I think
do
that's
not-
a Canadian term.
You keep asking to see what they can do.
I got wassas too.
You got wasps.
I got wassas. Okay, and they're ex-cops and
But
ex-military.
don't that record sound like Pretty Flacco, Lord Joey, that a little bit? Y'all remember that record?
Mm-mm.
You don't remember that record? Can we play it?
Houston, so maybe they chopped and screwed that record. Maybe that's a chopped and screwed version of that record.
Charlamagne will make up anything. He'll just come to any conclusion.
Man,
Travis
yeah.
is from Houston.
He is.
Maybe you said it sounded like a slowed down version of that record. Maybe they
And
chopped and
Travis,
screwed
you
that
heard
record.
Travis, not Brian McKnight.
You right.
Yo, I hate y'all.
Yeah.
Yo, Lauren, you right.
You heard Travis, not Brian McKnight.
Damn, I did hear it. You right.
Oh my
Yeah, 'cause
God.
the-
Damn,
I was
Travis
like-
do sound like Brian McKnight. That's
That-
crazy.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's
Thank you, Nala, so much for joining us. Give everybody your email.
That's
Man, you
crazy.
guys are really on a road today.
What
But
you mean?
Don't even do it with him.
You gave us the next Marvin Gaye, the next Lauryn Hill, and the next Brian.
I never said that. I never said next Lauryn Hill. I never said next Brian
And that was
McKnight.
Rolling Loud. You went to Rolling Loud last week. How was that?
Roll Out was a movie actually.
You
Yeah,
see
I
my
had a
son?
good
He was
time.
there. Did you see him?
No, I didn't see
was there.
him. All right, cool. Was he in the VIP club?
Yeah.
That club was turned.
Yeah,
He was in
that's what he
there?
said.
That club was
It
turned.
was crazy. He had a good time though.
Oh,
Dang.
and by the way, Pastor Aux Live is happening.
Yeah, we got an official date, August 25th. So make sure you guys save the date.
That's dope.
We need you guys to be in the building.
Yeah.
Pull up. It's gonna be a vibe, and it's like it's not SOBs. I know everybody said do that SOBs, but I found I feel like a better venue, great quality sound wise, and it has like a lounge too. So it's gonna be like a vibe.
And salute to everybody that did reach out and wanted to do it. Like we could have did it here in iHeart. Still might do it one day here in iHeart. But you know, Nala got a great venue.
Good.
That she's gonna do. So August 25th, mark your calendars. She'll be announcing artists, and venue soon. No, you probably want.
I'm not gonna announce the venue.
Okay.
I want it to be like.
Got you.
Secluded. But I will say it's going to be like an experience. So we have like a rooftop vibe after that people can come up to, and it'll be like the after party and stuff like that.
Love that for you.
Yes, pull up on me and make sure you guys download the Pastor Aux playlist by clicking the link in my bio on Instagram. Follow me on the gram at Nyla Simone. NYLASYMONEEE.
All right. All right, well, up next is the People's Choice Mix. Gotta remind you, Atlanta, I'm pulling up on y'all tomorrow. My car show is touching down, so if you haven't got your tickets, we're doing a Young Dolph exhibition, 50 of Young Dolph's cars, 50 Cent, Boosie Badass, and a host of others. So if you haven't got your tickets, amusement rides and games and kids 5 and under are free. We'll see you tomorrow. Let's get to the mix.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
When you're a business owner and you're juggling a lot of things, you need a team of people to keep your business running successfully. How do you find and hire the right people? ZipRecruiter. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/breakfast.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Loren LoRosa, we appreciate you joining us this week.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yes, thank you so much.
Guys, Charlamagne said that my movement wasn't loud enough, so please go flood his DM, his Instagram comments, his Facebook, his Twitter. If y'all see him in the street, Loren LoRosa for the Breakfast Club. And everybody has just been, I don't know, just so nice. I love being here. I love you guys. It's been great. Make sure you guys are following me everywhere, Loren LoRosa. And text BGG to 21000 because I have a lot of stuff coming. It's so much to name, but I want to make sure you guys can get it all. That's BGG to 21000.
And Loren got some dope merch. She do got some dope merch. She wore a different piece of merch every day this week.
That's right.
Shout out to Javon James on the product development.
That's right. And you could also hashtag Stale Snacky, and we'll look you up like that as well.
Uncle Snacky. I don't know.
Stale Snacky.
Salute to my girls from Paul Mine's podcast. They gave me that name. It sticks. You know what I'm saying?
It never stuck.
I was at the airport this week.
It stink because it's
traveling
stale.
I was at the airport week traveling by myself this week, and you know the woman at Delta. I said, "How are you?" She said, "I'm better now that you here." Listen, I still got it.
Was she blind?
I still got it. Okay. I told my wife said, I'll beat you and her up. Okay.
And me too.
Right.
Me too.
Crazy part is my wife didn't believe me.
Nah, nobody believes you.
We don't either. We listened to this story 3 times. I told you it was because of the customer service.
Yeah.
You just gonna rock out.
It made me feel good.
Well, I'm gonna send you guys some merch too. Make sure Nyla get some Bronco grinding. Y'all get some stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, when we come back, positive notice, the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Loren LoRosa, our guest host, is here. I want to say salute. You gave us some liquor, and you also gave us a cold, so thank you so much.
She ain't give me no cold.
Well, we did say that we were going to take shots on Friday, and that would definitely clear up a cold. So, Charlamagne, you ready for the shot?
Nah.
I got medicine. You can't take alcohol medicine.
I don't think that would be the responsible thing to do, because I'm driving.
You're not driving.
You wouldn't want me to drink and drive, right?
You didn't drive.
You wouldn't want me to drink Lobos and drink and drive.
No,
right?
I would not. I would never encourage you to do that. But you didn't drive here.
I did.
It's no way. You're too tired. You're not driving exhausted, are you?
I am, actually.
Oh, so you're driving exhausted. That's just as bad as drinking
I don't like
and
how you
driving.
said that. Shut up. I don't like how you said that.
What?
Oh, so you driving exhausted? She sound like the woman at Delta talking. You driving exhausted? Would you like to lay down?
You heard it like that. You see that? I told y'all there's something that goes on from this side of the room where MB is to this side where Charlamagne is, and I'm watching. No, seriously, you translated that into a different
Did you see
warmer tone?
And then he said, "You want to lay down?" I didn't say anything about that.
I didn't say that.
You just said that.
I'm tired.
Leave us on a positive note.
Well, I want to tell everybody, make sure they download Unleashed for Love on Audible, hosted by Alicia Renee, not hosted by, starring Alicia Renee and Pretty V and Logan Browning and Jess Hilarious and Portia Williams, Giselle Bryant, Kadeem Hardison, Jasmine Guy. It is a romantic scripted comedy. It is the latest release from me and Kevin Hart's production company, SBH Productions, on Audible. So go check that out this weekend. And the positive note is this, man. I got to salute my good brother, Wayno. Wayno is a A&R for QC and one of my good friends, man, and he posted something that I feel like everybody needs to hear this morning. He said, just because you can't find suitable employment at the moment doesn't mean that you should rap. Namaste.
Breakfast Club, bitches! Y'all finished or y'all done?